Talk about the challenges of playing a team that runs a triple option this week.
Well, I mean, the thing that they do is they limit your possessions sometimes once they get rolling. You know, usually you get 13, 14 possessions, and sometimes you get limited to 9 or 10 just because they keep the ball. So, hopefully we can, defensively do some good things to stop that. And, we just got to control what we can control offensively, just, being sound. And they're sound defensively, so they make you drive the field to score. So, we just got to continue doing the right things on every play.
Can you talk about the loss of Sean and what that's going to mean and how that's affecting the running back rotation?
Yeah, that's difficult. I put him in there, and it was a good play, and I had a chance on it. He just got hit as he cut, But he's a freshman, and we'll get a chance to redshirt him. But now Eric Baker's in the mix, and Kenny's doing well with his hand injury, his wrist injury. So we're still good, but I just feel bad for what happened with Sean.
What was Georgia doing early last week to keep Marcus contained?
Well, they did some good things, and he had some good runs in the first half. I think he was 10 for 63 in the first half, but they really did good things as far as trying to contain the zone read, putting extra guys on the backside, which we expected them to do because they did it in last year's game. They did some things, and they adjusted as we went through the game. But we kind of adjusted also. So, Marcus, broke some tackles. He did some really good things.
What has Sean's emotions been like this week? Been do a little pick me up here since he just knows he's probably not going to play again this year?
Yeah, I've talked to him, and he's been just fine.
Yeah.
He's been like, I understand injuries happen in football, even though he's been a guy that's not really, he's never been injured. So it gets tough after he hadn't had surgery yet, and then he's rehabbing right now. So the biggest thing for him is just every day, just being motivated to rehab and get that leg as strong as possible.
You talk about Kenny being hurt by the hand. I mean, has that hand really hindered Kenny? I mean, is that why Sean was really the number 2 guy, second guy coming off the bench, or?
That was just for play. It was a good play that I thought was good for him, and with his speed, we could try to get the ball outside.
No, I mean, you said Kenny had his hand hurt or something?
Yeah, I don't know exactly when he did it, though.
Okay, all right.
He may have done it on special teams or something.
Oh, during that game, okay.
Yeah, it was during the game, somewhere in the first half.
He'll be fine this week, though.
Yeah, he practiced today and did some good things, so caught the ball even. So he's doing fine.
Coach Spurrier said during his teleconference on Sunday that, you guys just really weren't very good at passing right now and that you're a running team, quote unquote. What's so wrong with that, Coach Brown? I mean, you guys are running the ball pretty well. I mean, Marcus is averaging, 6 yards a carry? I mean, is there anything wrong with just running the ball?
Well, you always want to be balanced on offense. You always want to be balanced. You can't just be a pass only or run only. You have to be really balanced. And I'm sure Coach, he's been doing this for a long time. He's been an offensive coordinator for a long time, so he really understands what we need to do. I just try to concentrate on what I can concentrate on. Our guys, we have to run routes even better. And we have to pass protect better to give our guys an opportunity to do better in the pass game. So that's the thing that's
Marcus mentioned that he left some yards out on the field on Saturday. Did you see that as well, and did you guys look at film together and talk about that?
Yeah, we always do. You just look at different things that you can do in open field, different decisions that he can make, and he's that type of young man that he's always going to try to look for that extra yard. A way to get a little bit better. We'll do that as we go week to week.
When you looked at the stat sheet at the end of that game, were you surprised that he had 176 yards? Did it feel like 176?
Well, I guess the first half really didn't feel like 63 yards. I mean, he hit some runs in there. He had a couple of 10-yard runs. And he did a good job. Yeah, I think he had a 20-yard run somewhere in there. So that was probably the one thing that I didn't notice the first half. When I got the stats, I was like, oh, he had 63 yards in the first half. So.